Happy Friday to you, NIO FAM. It's a little after 10 a.m. Central Time as I'm recording this. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, I've kept the 3 short-term NIO stock indicators on screen for a lot of my videos in the last year. And I said I would kind of leave it there or keep them there and keep them in mind until we see a clear and obvious uptrend. And I'm not calling it yet, but I want to actually run through these briefly. The trade volume, where we're at, is if you look up here, we just surpassed 100 million shares traded just during the trade day today. This is only the 9th time that's happened since July or in the second half of the year, but that's more times than it did in the first half of the year just since we started this recent uptrend in July 10th or 11th. Now, I do want to see this sustained and more time into this, especially with more high volume trade days, but 100 million shares traded seems to be an important indicator for NIO stock when it makes these moves up. And that's probably a big part of why we've seen, with now 9 trade days of 100 million shares, since July 10th or 11th, we've seen the stock price go from 375 to over 630 as of this morning. So with that, let's look at the next indicator. Oh, before I jump off of this screen, though, the 4 a.m. Eastern time 5-minute incremental window was green this morning. The 8 o'clock one was red. It's something I'm tracking in the super short term. This is, how about a sentiment check? This is our sentiment check. And this is one I do occasionally. I'm actually not active at all on Reddit, but I'll pull this up just to look back at the history. And when NIO stock was in the $50, $60 range and above, you would see hundreds, if not thousands, of Wall Street bet mentions. And if we fast forward to now the recent time, 22 in the recent term. And so, I still think sentiment has a long way that it can shift and move. How about the FTDs? Well, the only time the FTD, which are represented by the white lines here, dropped down, we saw NIO stock move from $3.50 to over $55 in less than 6 months. And if you want, I'll try to do a longer video and a breakdown of that kind of 6-month window versus what we could see if we're going to see something crazy like that again. I'm not counting on it, but I'm not ruling it out either, especially if we see the FTDs drop off. Look at how they've picked up in the near term, these recent years. And at the same time, the stock price was slowly brought back down. But knowing how fast and how high this thing can go, it's something I want to keep in mind in case we see craziness like that moving forward. How about the thing that I'm actually the most excited about? Shout out to NIO Admirer for this. And I know other people have posted this as well, but I wanted to highlight this because this, for me, is the thing I'm the most excited about with NIO right now. And that is the ES8. If the ES8 actually has more orders already coming in than the Anvil L90, and that is aligning with Factory 3 coming online, then NIO looks beautifully positioned for break even in Q4 and to set things up for perhaps a full year of profitability in 2026. And that would be phenomenal. So I'm very excited about all that, but I just wanted to get another quick hitter video out there and kind of share some of my thoughts and what I'm watching and things like that. So let me know, drop it in the comments if you want me to do a longer video and kind of a breakdown or comparison to what we saw back when NIO stock made that huge move from $3.50 to over $55 in less than 6 months. And I'll do it when I can. Thanks. Have a great day or night whenever you see this. See y'all again very soon.